Assalamualaikum, salam marshalluşuk marshtoil SteepGamer kanalda. Vai Red Dead Redemption çok doğmuş koskaça. Tam fazla videoyu ve hazırda vurduk ve şu ega et. Карты теосу, давайте задание. Мелога. Nigel West Dickens. Так. Забавные волчьи урдовые. Bani mageni lavajna, olla meri. Vai bani olču dolštēt. Vai hiešanāca nādvēlšu do bani armiju. Ja det ir dukcik dolšu. Рода. Cik dēla būšu dēlašu doja, no bāni vēluši dēlašu dēt. Значит, forward dādiešu doja. Nu, kā jau bāni.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarlane. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the driver's seat. Come on. Is there a problem, Mr. Marston? Can we get going? You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
Šurdā iet
So
savu
tell me,
šupotu.
have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
Okay, شوي.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Так, аптеки, в боксу.
How can I help you? More the way things are.
Дайрам, лучше как бы сордуя. В сумке хранятся лекарства и другие съестные припасы. Нажмите, чтобы открыть инвентарь. Лекарства. Что за лекарство полностью восстанавливает ваше здоровье? Нормально. Если вас ранит, экран начнет краснеть. Когда он станет темно-красным, вы погибнете. Чтобы восстановить здоровье, некоторое время избегайте ранений, либо примите лекарства. Понятно.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
И да, если захотите выехать из Армадилла, вы можете воспользоваться дилижансами. Так, теперь вы можете арендовать недвижимость. После покупки или аренды в каждой такой локации вы сможете сохранять игру, получить лошадь у стойла, а также найдете дополнительное. Короче, Галя, никуда я что-то новое.
Go on then! Laugh, bitch, laugh!
И их свой.
Old blacksmith says he's gonna fashion me a new. Sounds good to me.
Вот оно как. Odarga elárvérömöttem Badelcon, a vallok. Задай ведущий, ничего. Истинный житель пограничья отлично разбирается во всем, что может пригодиться в этой глухомане. Такие навыки, как охота и меткая стрельба. Чтобы стать живой легендой, надо пройти длинный и тернистый путь. Для начала попробуйте стрелять в птиц и добывать шкуры койотов. Орел койот. Натуральный орел. Пойду лорду.
Oh, what were you eating?
Well, hello. Hello. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Сундук, що будете? А це є злочоловік.
Hey, you! Cincinnati guy! Come over here! Get your news here! More telegraph lines coming! Get your news here! You a tough guy, mister? I hope so. We gonna have a showdown. Don't worry, I'll close your eyes before any ladies see you.
I spent my life proving fools like you wrong.
How'd you like it? I'd want it between the eyes, quick, no pain.
На дуэль кайхан, кагоса кайхан. Тобиас Уэлдон. Вы приняли вызов на дуэль. Нажмите H, чтобы пропустить обучение. Бог и торгует обучение. Удали замысла. Чтобы достать оружие, нажмите LT. Несущий смерть. Уксу.
What have you got for me?
$5 delon.
Someone been hammering you on the head.
Лайкайте.
Stagecoach is the safest way to travel around these parts. I can go a little faster.
Все böyle. Вывозит. Надо шматся. Пока. Карта даусова. Дилижансы. Озаха, молодец. Свободная собственность сталкивается и от своего.
Gang came by, robbing and killing. For some reason, they left me alone.
Лохты анимация. Лохты. Sana şalvar yazdı da. Onları. $50 на є слухай. Вишивай. Картиде голосовой. Yetmegerim neler? $50 doходит. Добре, не, давай. Вже аржі лаваємо. А чого лавало, хочу? Ушова лошина елка. Так, він заусова карти, да. У моей охота за головами, вот пока это езу. Ой, я. Армилорд, его. Узел двое. Опа. Что послала? Vedo cosa holstek.
There's much treasure here. You want map? I retire. Here, take map. You earn it.
I'll happily take this off. your
Карта
hands, my friend.
сокровищ моделовку. Нажител картик. Ömürde. Карта сокровищ. Ажаешь мусу. Так. Метка к знакомому мясу.
Go!
Бейся нам коруряться. Някъде чува долчеги. Блюз старого
Excuse me.
мошенника.
Excuse me, sir. You need help? Mister, you alive?
Fuck, God damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
Hurry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog.
You'll be fine. Just focus.
You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough. I'm finished. Done for.
Just sit up straight, will you?
Järjestään lävikyy suko ja lyörtäviä suomeatsa.
The closest doctor is in Armadillo. What is your name, friend?
John Marston.
Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire!
Excuse me?
How many outlaws can a man encounter in one day?
You must have me mistaken with somebody else, friend.
The Ballard twins, Walton's gang. I know who you are.
Word sure travels fast around here.
They're back! I'm done for! We're doomed without battle! I'm so weak. It looks like you're shooting at nothing. Is that all? Praise be. There's still hope.
What the hell happened to you?
Bandits, hoodlums, the scoundrels robbed me blind and left me to die.
I can see that.
Once again, a victim of my own success. They see a man in a well-cut suit and this happens.
Do you know who they were?
No idea. I'm not the kind of man who has enemies.
You do now.
I give so much and still they take. We live in an uncivilized and graceless world, friend. Our maker has a funny sense of humor sometimes. Still, at least I met you. They're still coming! For the love of God, stick to the road! Clear the way! I knew you'd come. What? There's Armadillo! Master John! Master!
Olma lievаше, tā poču vološa.
Dad, I embrace you.
For Christ's sakes, man, you're gonna be fine.
Take
We're nearly
me
there.
into your arms.
You need more than a doctor, my friend. We're here. Stay with me.
Oh, where the devil are we?
Armadillo, we made it safe. You'll be happy to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility.
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
Jā, vai ļoja. «75 известностей, 100 чести. Потребуется время, чтобы вылечить раны Найджела». Так, ejam tуда diez vai. Kārtaļaus diez. Izvojoj. Bane ulču urdupoja. On valla.
They took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took it.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
Can you please find him? Hurry.
Со скалой повешено был как раз цигавая карта для сокровища. Со скалой повешено. Моего лоящих сега. Карта для аусова. Вермет купа. Иди на воду хода. Arbor skalā paviešana. Tādiem būts vai rē. Tā būts man ir sansīga. Сорвать девичий цветок. Да, собрав девичий цветок, вы начали первый ранг испытания натуралист. Откройте пункт натуралист в секции испытания вашего журнала, войдя туда через меню паузы, чтобы получить больше информации. Такие белые хризантемы используются для снижения высокой температуры и помогают при головной боли. Arī ar skalēm tas priekšpēc. Varbūt jā. Varbūt. Varbūt iešilmi. Tas kārtībā vilgaļākano. Haļā ditadu tajā muškulš. Ош. Значит, хузят она кладали еще сокровища. Какая гитя. There.
Well, look at that.
Дешекарек, шорт. Кладоискатель, 2 ранг. Карта Мадарса Етера. Дара. Энзега. Штарметкю. Рия дель Торо. La carta de Rio del Toro. Карта de hayat. Fazla oldu koy.
Yeah. Come on, easy up now. Come on. Whoa there.
Сказам хочу это. Направо того вес. Добавлял. Vai вообще не izsēdē, kan kurš dāks ar diezu. Navigēt ar gaļēlu šuhterdu. Vai aktuāli daudīšu. Öyle gāju. Osingan Davella Boragdic. Vien suhtauduin samoin. Задание американские аппетиты завершено. Ладно. Уэйнза. Бонни лучше поводу. На открытом пространстве. А чем это не открытые озера? Козыки давно. Боня, мешаю, Боня.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson, to settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true, especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it.
De csomó
That's the life I
jučer
left, or tried to leave.
su āmenāko neaiziešie.
I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Więc na bieżnych sztalach dodajesz tukoj. Siedzieli się kantuj hajtokuj. Mot igry.
Let's head over to the cow pen. It's about time a budding farmer such as yourself learned how to herd cattle. Watch out!
Go!
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Good to see you, Miss McFarland. How are you? Yeah!
Easy now.
Wygonite korów z zagona. Możesz przejść do lokaszy.
Nice job, Mr. Marston. Stay behind him, Mr. Marston.
Come on!
Вы напали на фермера, то как я мог на него напасть? Гоните коров по дороге до пастбища.
Ain't that hard, is it?
Let's go!
Come on, you dumb heifer.
Come on, boy.
Давай, давай, давай.
Let's go! Get going! Come on!
О, але как он?
Just showing off now.
Let's move this large herd out to the far pasture.
Надо дальше, да, где есть оно.
Keep sweeping behind them. That way they'll stay together.
Move!
Keep it tight now.
Yeter ya hamle öyle vuruyor.
Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Инзам шуш, лайор, улир. Моен подолар дел. У местных оружейников доступно новое оружие. Потратьте заработанные тяжким трудом доллары на увеличение огневой мощи. Так. Olsar da koyduk. Огневой мощь, это твой есть будет. Магазин оружия. Ozagam sagosona. Ozaju, magazin оружия. Cik tev doja? Jo, Bonjēlš daloja. Kilzadēni iecals ar doja.
Lie still. Oh, Lord. This is nasty. Let's go.
Boņa, žēl. Boņa reize ecā. Так, кого ми чув до наче. Оружие усилить, я вурду.
Now why walk when you can ride, mister? You got it, sir. Got a place in mind, mister?
Armadillo на
Going to
углу.
Armadillo.
Stay down, sir. Count some sheep.
You mind if I take a nap?
О, сахай еще. Оружие мечаю. Карты тоже вез. Окей.
Jeb Murphy's the name, and I got all the armament.
Hello, sir.
Nope, we can't put no price on safety.
Так.
Well, I'm always after items of quality.
$100 лопну.
We got the Second Amendment for a reason, don't we? I'll buy anything that meets my strict standards. There you go.
Патронаж.
Let's begin. Hope you don't have rheumatism.
Вулканик. Улучшить яматалор. Удваивает количество патронов, которые вмещают винтовки и оружие. Так. Берем совершенно пока. Приманка. Привлекает животных, находящихся поблизости. Берем яйц мегадерца гитара. Но пока это вышло не да. Лучше головы. Вы имеете право давать ложные сведения только из выгоды.
And I can tell you with no uncertainty that miracle cures are no laughing matter. I bid you good day, sir. Oh, Mr. Marston, good to see you. How have you been keeping?
I'm well, Mr.
Mr. West Dickens. Nigel West Dickens of East Cheap, London, New Waverly, New York, and Armadillo, New Austin. At your service.
At my service.
At everyone's service. At the service of science, of knowledge, of life.
How are your wounds?
Much, much better. But then they would be.
Would be.
I know a cure for all ailments, Mr. Marston.
Ah, I'm sure you do. And I'm sure for just $2 an ounce, I could live forever.
Oh, but for you, sir, I do a bulk discount rate of $1.95 an ounce. As long as you buy 100 ounces or more. That's a lot of immortality.
Give it up, old man.
That's Mr. West Dickens to you, boy.
Give it up, old man.
Listen, Marston, I'm broke, but this stuff is good. It works. I need a healthy young man like you. Come along, let's ride over to my newest customer at Ridgewood, and I'll explain while we go.
Okay.
Head for Ridgewood Farm, John, and hurry. There are people there in dire need of my tonic.
Вычувушек. Он мало нашла двох.
I heard about you, Mr. West Dickens.
Кажется, шарлатан ушел в твой двор.
John Marston.
Hoodwinking the weak, gullible out of their hard-earned money.
My dear boy, it is you who is gullible, if I may be so bold, for heeding such ill-informed scuttlebutt.
You're as full of wind as a horse with a collie.
I have been blessed with the gift of language, and for that I will not apologize. But the West Dickens elixirs speak for themselves. My thousands of happy customers attest to that.
Those men trying to kill you didn't look so happy.
Skepticism is the bastard child of progress, John. If my tonic is such a sham, how do you explain the fine fettle in which you find me? Last time you saw me, I was knocking at death's door.
You should thank the doctor for that. I reckon you were acting it up worse than it was.
Act I can, John. A more convincing Othello there has never been. And so shall you, a fair Iago or Cassio.
I don't like the sound of this.
Showmanship, John. The flourish. The bow. We are operating in a competitive marketplace. Our product must stand out.
And how does this involve me?
We're going to use your God-given talents to our advantage.
I'm really starting to regret
I'll drop
this.
you off at the outskirts of Ridgewood. That way, it won't look like we came together. Once I'm set up, saunter nonchalantly into the crowd that is sure to be forming. Eventually, I will call you up to try my tonic. After extolling the virtues, I will have you perform.
Such as?
Oh, nothing out of the ordinary for a man in your line of work, I assure you.
So it is all a sham.
No, just a little innocent ballyhoo to grease the wheels of enterprise, that's all. Do you think that buxom young girl you see on the Voyage camera posters knows the first thing about photography? best you alight here, dear boy, so no one sees us arriving together. See you shortly, and remember, showmanship.
Закон подыграть, даешь волжу-то, докор. Твой мол наш дух, чайна, да он. Подыграть, даешь дух. Швай вода. Ой, как будто воздадяхкан, просто хаосдяхкан, сан. Варианты еще куда.
Hard-working souls of Chola Springs, gather round, gather round. Do you suffer from rheumatism, lumbago, acute chronic sciatic, neurologic, or inflammatory pain? Well, I represent the only company that makes the genuine article that cures headaches, neuralgia, earache, toothaches, backache, swelling, sprains, sore chests, swelling of the throats, contracted cords and muscles, anxieties and ravaged nerves, stiff joints, wrenches, dislocations, cuts and bruises, and it adds vitality and vigor to the healthy man.
But can you prove it, old man?
Oh, I'm sure there's some customer here who could prove the qualities of it by taking a drink right now. You, sir, come up here. Step right up.
That's the spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, pay close attention. This poor, wretched volunteer, entirely unknown to me, will demonstrate the effects of Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic. Be you a cowpoke or athlete, this miraculous elixir developed with the wisdom of the East keeps the muscles supple and relaxes the cords. It loosens the joints and gives a feeling of youth and vigor to the whole system. Not possible, I hear you say. Well, doubt no longer. Faith can move mountains, but I ask not for faith. I am a man of science, and today science will be vindicated. Your eyesight is greatly improved. Is that not so, friend?
If you say so.
That's right, it is. You heard him. What a good sport you are, sir. Now, gaze over yonder at that porch. If you squint, you may just be able to make out the skull that's hanging there. Go ahead, friend. Shoot that skull and demonstrate the miraculous eyesight you now possess.
И череп, стоп, что и штука. Пристрелите череп на крыльце дома.
Come on, do not keep the crowd waiting.
That's okay.
Wait, he is still adjusting to his powerful new eyes. Try again, friend. The tonic may still be taking hold.
Charlatan! Shoot the skull, stranger. Prove these doubters remarkable. The eyesight of an eagle, granted by imbibing Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic.
Anybody can make that shot. This man is a fraud. If your eye's so damn sharp, why don't you try shooting my hat out of the air?
My friends, our test case has been challenged to shoot a gentleman's hat out of the sky above our heads.
You can fool these people, but you ain't fooling me. Right. Let's
Right, friend.
Теперь по активации зоркого глаза вы можете захватывать несколько целей. Количество захватываемых целей зависит от количества патронов в обойме. Вытащив оружие, нажмите R, чтобы активировать зоркий глаз. Так вы замедлите время и станет проще попасть в цель.
You ready to get him back?
Have you ever seen such an eye? Behold the power of the elixir, plucked out of the sky.
Hey! Hey! What? You think you can put a hole in a man's hat and just walk away, do you? Hey, it don't work like that around here, mister. Are you a man or not?
A challenge of battle has been offered to our volunteer. Let the battle commence! Ladies and gentlemen, come back! You have nothing to fear! Display of Herculean brawn.
You're weak. Get the hell off me!
Come on, hit me.
There it is! Skeptics and dissenters, irrefutable proof! Do not let this opportunity pass you by!
Look, he's over there. Go get him.
This ends now.
Watch out! He's got a gun!
Who the hell do you think you are? You ain't leaving here alive.
Активировав зоркий глаз, поймайте прицел.
Marvelous shot, dear boy! The kind of deadly accuracy that can only be afforded by the West Dickens elixir. Come, I have plenty
Звуком
more!
горда идешь, думаю, сэра, мол.
Get out of my way.
Hey, where are you going?
I want a bottle. Get me a bottle, please. One of them right here.
No harm in trying one bottle, I suppose.
Хоровый. Ецевич.
I think that went kind of well, don't you?
I'm just glad that my normal job...
Маловно ордачина Эл.
Murderers. Not the likes of you, mister.
Don't be like that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to say my goodbyes, head on back to the real world.
Wait, sir. I've been thinking about your predicament, and I think I may have an idea. I've been thinking I could be your cunning Odysseus. Beware of the Greeks bearing gifts, sir. Williamson had better beware. We will make them into Trojans.
I don't rightly get you.
I want you to go and see my old friend Seth. He can come across as a little curious, but I'm sure you two will get on. He's most often found at Coots Chapel. He's very devout.
Why see him?
Because between him and me, we can get those gates to open for you, and you can walk right in, just like in Homer's great Trojan yarn!
Отстать известности Армацела. Так. Лагерь целый. Карта Даусова. Поза арендовать налоговик метку. Sovranite lopoda. Sovranite. Hozzá video, da jól literuje, hozzá da urdu, da jól šoč video, da roka, da jól literuje. Odsaječu lajkovati, potpisati, komentarišezi, ausan barkal, maserna, adikvel, maršajl.